Leak claims that the anime adaptation of Shangri-La Frontier will have a third season. Although the information is pending official confirmation and there is still a long way to go before the current season concludes, it comes from a source that has proven to be more than reliable in previous leaks. Manga author Satsukita, who specializes in manga for adults in the yaoi/boys love genre, became a trend on Twitter after sharing a rather curious anecdote. It all started when a user asked about stories thanks, and Kita responded with one that left many surprised. The weirdest thing that ever happened to me was finding my own BL manga uploaded without permission by someone overseas. I was looking at the pages, and when I got to the part where the genitals are censored in white, I realized that someone had modified it and made them much more splendid than my original drawing. When I told my friends about it, they all laughed, but it's one of those stories that depends on who you tell. The Kindergarten Wars manga announced on the franchise's official Twitter account that the manga has entered its final story arc and will enter a preparation suspension, with its resumption scheduled for March 26 on the Shonen Jump Plus service. The full statement from author Yuchiba wrote, "Hi, I'm the author. Thank you all so much for reading Kindergarten Wars during these 11 volumes. The story has finally reached its final arc. Since it started as a standalone series, I've been able to get this far thanks to my editor, my assistants, and of course all the readers who have supported the work. Really, thank you so much. That said, there is still so much more to tell. Please continue to join me in this long final battle. Also, since the end of last year I have been suffering from back pain, so I will be taking a longer break this time. I'm really sorry for the wait for all of you who are waiting for new chapters. But if all goes well, Kindergarten Wars will be back in 8 weeks, on March 27th. I hope you enjoy the beginning of America's arc, the final chapter of this story. Thank you for your continued support." On the official site for the anime adaptation of Apocalypse Bringer Mynoghra, a new promotional visual for the project was revealed. The release also revealed that the premiere is scheduled for sometime in the year 2025 in Japan, and listed the main voice cast. A new promotional video for the 5th season of the project was revealed on the official site for the anime adaptation of Dan Maki. The video reconfirms that the remaining 4 episodes will air according to the following schedule: Episode 12, February 7th, streaming, / February 13th, television. Episode 13, February 7th, streaming, / February 20th, television. Episode 14, February 26th, streaming, / February 27th, television. Episode 15, March 5th, streaming, / March 6th, television. Through his personal blog, Fuse, the author of Tensei Shitara Slime Datta stated that the story of the light novels is about to end. In fact, he specified that in the epilogue of the most recent volume he expects the last book to be published this year. It turns out that the author's original plan, as we reported a few years ago, was to finish the light novels in volume 22, but his publisher encouraged him to extend the plot a bit more and explore new ideas. In his publication, the author commented, "As I said, the conclusion was postponed, but I have a feeling it will be possible in the next volume." Although there is no exact release date, the author admitted that he is a bit nervous not to forget anything important in the ending. On the official site for Zombieland Saga, a new promotional video for the movie, originally announced in 2021, was revealed. This new movie will be titled Zombieland Saga: Dream Galactic Paradise and is scheduled to be released this year in theaters in Japan. Japan's anime and film industry is under investigation. The Japan Fair Trade Commission, JFTC, has launched an investigation into bad labor practices that many production companies are allegedly applying with employees in the industry, ranging from animators to management positions. The Secretary General of the JFTC, Tetsuya Fujimoto, explained that complaints have been received about how the industry's profits are not reaching the creators. To better understand the problem, animators, designers, and other workers in this sector have been asked to report the labor abuses they have suffered through an online form. Artist Maplestar finally released his animation H starring Rias Gremory and Issei Hyoto from the High School DxD franchise. According to his message, the artist explained that this has been one of his most strenuous animations and that he feels like he has been working on it forever, so now he is relieved to finally have finished it. It seems that Japanese video game developers are having a serious problem receiving the money they earn on Steam. This week it came to light that several banks in Japan have started blocking the transfer of funds coming from overseas, specifically from Steam, which has generated quite a stir in the community. Politician Taru Yamada, a member of the House of Representatives, came out about the issue on his Twitter account, explaining that many creators have tried to transfer their earnings from Steam's US bank to their accounts in Japan, but the banks simply refused them payments. Both Japan's Financial Services Agency and the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry have already confirmed that this problem is real. According to the FSA, the reason is not just because the revenue comes from video games. They say it is a comprehensive decision based on various laws, such as the law for the prevention of the transfer of proceeds of crime and the foreign trade and foreign exchange law. However, Yamada is not convinced and questions that, if the transactions are legal and transparent, they should not be blocked without good reason. The politician is already in talks with both agencies to try to fix the situation. However, this is not the first time he has interceded in problems like this. In December last year, he also denounced the suspension of Visa card payments at Elun, a dating site for otaku. In addition, similar cases have been seen lately where international payment processors, especially Visa and MasterCard, have made sudden decisions affecting developers of video games, manga, and fan art sites. This week, Hinako Note manga author Mitsuki surprised her followers by sharing her face on social media. The image, accompanied by the text "Waking Up," quickly reached hundreds of thousands of views, with many users highlighting the contrast between her beautiful appearance and the content she has created in recent years. Bad news for consumers of anime, series, or movies via piracy services emerged this weekend. It turns out that the US government is pushing a bill that could block access to piracy sites from the country. The so-called Foreign Anti-Digital Piracy Act, FADPA, introduced January 29 by Congresswoman Zoe Lofgren, would allow courts to order companies like Google, Cloudflare, Comcast, and AT&T to immediately block illegal streaming and piracy sites, protecting entertainment giants like Netflix, Disney, Amazon, Sony, and Warner Bros. Discovery, who have been lobbying for stricter anti-piracy measures. But how would this blocking work? If the law is passed, copyright owners will be able to ask a judge to order the immediate blocking of a piracy site. Defendants will have 30 days to defend themselves, but if they do not respond, the court will give the green light to the restriction. At the end of the Love Live Series Asia Tour 2024-inch event, a mysterious new project called Ikizu Live. Love Live Bluebird was announced. According to the report, at the end of the concert the lights went out and a video with the hashtag Ikizuraibu, Unbearable to Live Club, a play on the Japanese pronunciation of Love Live, appeared on the screen. However, what surprised everyone was the promotional visual, which shows a girl crying while dancing. The public immediately reacted with a loud murmur, but no further information was provided, which has given rise to a myriad of theories about it. During the Ichigo Production Fan Kanshisai 2025 event, a new promotional teaser for the third season of the anime adaptation of Ashi no Ko was revealed. The release listed that the premiere is scheduled for sometime in 2026 in Japan, so there is still a long time before having the franchise back on TV. A press release officially announced that the manga Vampire-chan Can't Suck Properly will have an anime adaptation. The release listed that the premiere is scheduled for this year and revealed production details and voice cast. On the official site for the anime adaptation of Tensei Shitara Slime Datta Ken, a new promotional visual for the second original movie of the franchise was revealed. The press release listed that this new film will be titled Tensei Shitara Slime Datta Ken, Tears of the Blue Sea Arc, and that it is scheduled for release in February 2026 in theaters in Japan. Netflix, the streaming platform that made the most money from the anime industry in 2023, is now dipping its toes into artificial intelligence with a new project, as reported by a group of researchers from Netflix, Eyeline Studios, Brook University, University of Maryland, and Stanford University, who launched Go With The Flow, a technology that allows you to control how the camera and objects move in AI-generated videos. With a few clicks you can make a static image come to life or even modify a single frame to apply to the entire video without the need for manual editing. So far, the examples shown only include AI working on real photographs, i.e. live action, quote-unquote, but the team behind the project itself made it clear that their intention is for it to be applied to animation as well. This is not the first time Netflix has shown interest in using AI for the anime industry. Taiki Sakurai, head of anime production at Netflix and producer of Cyberpunk Edgerunners, has spoken openly on the subject. According to him, Japan relies too much on manual labor and there are so few animators available today that there is no choice but to turn to AI. In 2023, Sakurai said that this technology could reduce the production time of a film from 3 years to just 1 year, and bring the staff down from between 700 and 800 people to just 100 elements. This week, Hideaki Anno, known for his work on Neon Genesis Evangelion, attended an important meeting of the Manga Jiren Parliamentary Group in Japan. During his speech, speech, the renowned director stressed that the anime industry has improved compared to the past, but also indicated the urgent need to archive historical anime material and train new creators to avoid delays that affect production. Archiving needs to speed up. We are losing valuable materials every day. We need to move forward with this fast, not in years, but in months, Anno commented. However, what has attracted attention were his comments on working conditions in the anime industry. According to him, despite the difficulties of the past, the situation is much better now. He said that wages and the working environment have improved significantly, and called on the media to stop focusing on the negative aspects of the industry. But online reactions have been mixed, with many users unconvinced that the improvement is evident. Some point out that the salaries that increased were those of directors and animation chiefs, but the rest still earn little. Maybe Anno is saying this because he never went back to work as an animator as such. He's just speaking from his position, commented one user. That's all for today. Which of these news stories surprised you the most? Leave us your opinion in the comments, and if you have any news you'd like us to cover, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the little bell so YouTube will notify you when we upload new videos. Thanks for joining us, and remember, every week we have more of the best anime for you. See you in the next video. Bye.